Cougar Tracks Extra starts now. Powered by Perry Homes.
All right, welcome into Cougar Tracks Extra. This is a game day edition as BYU takes on St. Mary's tonight down in Moraga, California. Cleon Wall, who's going to be taking over, of course, pregame duties tonight before the game. I asked Cleon to jump in and kind of pull a Dave Noriega on us and break things down, and I've made him get some stats for me and give me a prediction, a pregame stat of the game. What would be the stat for BYU to beat a St. Mary's team that is very, very difficult to beat?
Okay, so the stat I came up with was field goal percentage. Greg Wrubell will sit there and he'll talk about possessions, number of possessions in a game, Alex. And that is definitely going to favor St. Mary's because St. Mary's, they dictate the pace so much. And I really don't think you can speed them up with how they play offense. So that's going to be impossible to do. So I'm going to go with field goal percentage. And here's what I'm talking about. BYU, their field goal percentage defense, their defensive field goal percentage is 39%.
Okay.
St. Mary's field goal percentage is 50%. If BYU can just even have St. Mary's field goal percentage,
get them to like a 42, something around 45.
43, 44, maybe even 45, but somewhere right around there. And BYU's field goal percentage right now this season is about 46%. So if they can somehow get it to about 44% for St. Mary's and keep their momentum about 45, 46% for BYU, I think that gives BYU actually a pretty good chance of scoring the upset tonight because I think a lot of other teams favor St. Mary's. Even though I think BYU has the better athletes for their team, I think St. Mary's is the better team.
So
they didn't lose anyone off their team this past year, and BYU has a whole bunch of newbies, unless you count Nick Emery and some of those other guys.
All right,
too.
so Cleon made you smart before the game tonight, so you can watch BYU versus St. Mary's. You'll get the pregame coverage at 8 o'clock tonight on KSL News Radio. Tip is going to be at 9, and join Cleon, Mark Durant right before the game to break things down. But you're already going to go in knowing it's about shooting percentage. If BYU can keep St. Mary's under their average and then maybe shoot a little bit better themselves, then maybe they could pull that upset off, get a signature win early in conference play. With Cougar Tracks Extra, for Cleon Wall, I'm Alex Kirry.